Welcome to Day 60 of our Indian Polity and Governance crash course. Today, we master the pillars of accountability, constitutional and non-constitutional bodies. Let's begin our high-yield, 25-question rapid-fire revision. Question 1. Under which article of the Constitution is the Comptroller and Auditor General, CAG, appointed, and who is the appointing authority? Answer 1. The correct option is C. Article 148, appointed by the President of India under hand and seal. The CAG is a constitutional office established directly under Article 148. The appointment is made by the President of India by warrant under his hand and seal, indicating high constitutional status. Question 2. To whom does the Comptroller and Auditor General, CAG, submit audit reports relating to the accounts of the Union? Answer 2. The correct option is C. The President of India, who lays them before Parliament. Under Article 151(1), the CAG submits 3 key audit reports regarding Union accounts directly to the President. The President then causes them to be laid before each House of Parliament. Question 3. Which parliamentary committee acts as the main recipient and examiner of the CAG's audit findings, designating the CAG as its friend, philosopher, and guide? Answer 3. The correct option is D. Public Accounts Committee, PAC. The Public Accounts Committee parses the technical, detail-heavy audits submitted by the CAG. The CAG attends PAC meetings to guide the members through complex budgetary records. Question 4. Under recent statutory provisions, who are the members of the selection committee that recommends names for appointing the CEC and ECs? Answer 4. The correct option is B. PM, Cabinet Minister, and LOP, largest opposition party leader. Following the enactment of the new statutory provisions, the Chief Justice of India is not on the selection committee. The panel is chaired by the Prime Minister, along with a nominated Union Cabinet Minister and the Leader of the Opposition in the Lok Sabha. Question 5. What is the constitutionally mandated process for removing the Chief Election Commissioner, CEC, of India? Answer 5. The correct option is C. In the same manner and on the same grounds as a judge of the Supreme Court. Under Article 324(5), the CEC is provided with explicit constitutional security of tenure. The CEC cannot be removed from office except in a like manner and on the same grounds as a Supreme Court judge, which requires a special majority in both Houses of Parliament. Question 6. How can other election commissioners, excluding the CEC, or regional commissioners be removed from office? Answer 6. The correct option is B. By the President, only on the recommendation of the CEC. This highlights an asymmetric safeguard within the ECI structure. While the CEC enjoys full judicial removal safeguards, other election commissioners or regional commissioners can be removed by the President solely on the CEC's recommendation. Question 7. From which primary source does the Election Commission of India, ECI, derive its authority to enforce the Model Code of Conduct, MCC? Answer 7. The correct option is B. Article 324 of the Constitution, Plenary Powers. The MCC is not a statutory document and lacks explicit legal backing under the Representation of the People Act. Instead, the Supreme Court confirmed that the ECI holds plenary powers under Article 324 to manage administrative gaps for free and fair elections. Question 8. Who is constitutionally empowered to constitute the Finance Commission of India, and at what standard intervals is it created? Answer 8. The correct option is D. The President of India, at the expiration of every 5th year or earlier. Under Article 280(1), the President of India constitutes a Finance Commission at the expiration of every 5th year, or at such earlier time as he considers necessary. This flexibility allows the executive to respond effectively to shifting fiscal landscapes. Question 9. The 15th Finance Commission of India adjusted the vertical devolution of the shared divisible tax pool to the states to which exact percentage level? Answer 9. The correct option is B. 41%. Adjusted down from 42% of 14th FC. The 15th Finance Commission adjusted this share to 41%. This 1% reduction was specifically designed to accommodate the financial requirements of the newly formed Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh from the Union's share. Question 10. Who is constitutionally authorized to determine the qualifications and selection methods for members of the Finance Commission of India? Answer 10. The correct option is B. The Parliament of India by law. Under Article 282, the Constitution explicitly delegates this power to Parliament. While the President acts as the appointing authority, the structural qualifications are defined by parliamentary statute. Question 11. Which option correctly defines the foundational basis of a statutory body in India? Answer 11. The correct option is C. Established by a legislative enactment, Act of Parliament. Unlike constitutional bodies which find direct mention in the Constitution, statutory bodies are created by statutes enacted by the legislature. Their structures, mandates, and operational rules can be modified by passing an ordinary amendment bill in Parliament. Question 12. Under which statutory framework was the National Human Rights Commission, NHRC, established in India? Answer 12. The correct option is C. Protection of Human Rights Act, 1993. The NHRC is a premier statutory body established on October 12, 1993, under the Protection of Human Rights Act. This act also makes corresponding statutory provisions for the creation of state human rights commissions. Question 13. Following the Protection of Human Rights Amendment, Act, 2019, what is the term of office for the NHRC chairperson and members? Answer 13. The correct option is B. 3 years or up to 70 years of age. The 2019 amendment reduced the tenure from 5 years to 3 years to quicken administrative turnover. However, it kept the upper age limit of 70 years completely intact. Question 14. Which statement is accurate regarding the legal power of recommendations issued by the NHRC to the government? Answer 14. The correct option is D. They are purely advisory and recommendatory in nature. The NHRC's recommendations are not binding, and it has no direct executive power to punish violators or award monetary relief. However, the government must respond within 1 month detailing the actions taken on those findings. Question 15. Who does not participate in the statutory committee that recommends the appointment of the Chief Information Commissioner, CIC? Answer 15. The correct option is C. The Chief Justice of India. The Chief Justice of India is not part of the selection panel. Under the RTI Act, the committee strictly comprises the Prime Minister, the Leader of the Opposition in the Lok Sabha, and a Union Cabinet Minister nominated by the Prime Minister. Question 16. What major administrative change did the Right to Information Amendment, Act, 2019 introduce? Answer 16. The correct option is D. Empowered the central government to prescribe tenures and salaries. The 2019 amendment removed the absolute statutory equations that previously fixed tenures at 5 years. It granted the Union executive direct rule-making control over the salaries, service conditions, and tenures of information commissioners. Question 17. Which of the following dignitaries is not a member of the selection committee that recommends Lokpal appointments? Answer 17. The correct option is C. The President of India. The President of India acts as the final appointing authority based on recommendations but does not sit on the selection committee. The committee itself consists of the Prime Minister, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, the Leader of the Opposition in the Lok Sabha, the Chief Justice of India, and an eminent jurist. Question 18. Which statement is true regarding the jurisdiction of the Lokpal over the Prime Minister of India? Answer 18. The correct option is B. Has jurisdiction except on foreign relations, security, atomic energy and space. The Lokpal holds statutory jurisdiction over the Prime Minister, but with clear safeguards. Any inquiry against the Prime Minister requires a full bench to initiate, a 2/3 majority for approval, and the records must remain completely confidential. Question 19. How is NITI Aayog formally categorized within the Indian governance system? Answer 19. The correct option is C. A non-constitutional, non-statutory executive body. Established on January 1, 2015, NITI Aayog was created via an executive resolution of the Union Cabinet to replace the old Planning Commission. It is neither defined in the Constitution nor established by an Act of Parliament. Question 20. How does NITI Aayog differ fundamentally from the old Planning Commission in terms of planning direction? Answer 20. The correct option is B. NITI Aayog uses a bottom-up method. Planning Commission used top-down. The old Planning Commission followed a centralized, top-down command model. NITI Aayog was engineered on the core pillar of cooperative federalism, executing a bottom-up approach where policy inputs originate directly from the state levels. Question 21. Which of the following statements is true regarding the financial allocation powers of NITI Aayog? Answer 21. The correct option is B. It has no power to allocate financial resources. This marks a definitive shift from the old Planning Commission, which controlled extensive plan budget outlays. NITI Aayog functions purely as an advisory think tank, and all funding allocation powers rest with the Ministry of Finance. Question 22. While members of a State Public Service Commission, SPSC, are appointed by the governor, who is empowered to remove them from office? Answer 22. The correct option is D. The President of India. This is a critical federal safeguard under Article 317. SPSC members can only be removed from office by the President of India on the grounds of misbehavior, following a formal inquiry by the Supreme Court. Question 23. What is the constitutionally mandated tenure for a member of the Union Public Service Commission, UPSC? Answer 23. The correct option is D. 6 years or 65 years of age. Under Article 316, 2, UPSC members hold office for a fixed term of 6 years or until they reach the age of 65, whichever is earlier. In comparison, state PSC members also serve a 6-year term, but their upper age limit is set at 62 years. Question 24. Under Article 279A, who acts as the ex officio chairperson of the Goods and Services Tax, GST, Council? Answer 24. The correct option is B. The Union Finance Minister. The GST Council is a joint constitutional forum established under Article 279A. It is chaired by the Union Finance Minister, with state-nominated ministers representing regional tax interests to preserve fiscal federalism. Question 25. Which Constitutional Amendment Act inserted Article 338B to accord constitutional status to the National Commission for Backward Classes, NCBC? Answer 25. The correct option is C. 102nd Amendment Act, 2018. The NCBC was originally a statutory body established in 1993. The 102nd Amendment Act of 2018 inserted Article 338B, granting it full constitutional status and aligning its authority directly with the NCSC and NCST. Outro. That concludes our 52-slide exhaustive review of constitutional and non-constitutional bodies. Mastering these structural differences, appointments, and tenures ensures critical marks in your civil services examination. Keep revising, stay focused, and see you in the next session.